This is the Suilong 14-inch Galaxy Hybrid Mattress. We've been on it for 2 months. Let's talk about it. And how does it feel after 2 months?
It feels pretty comfortable. Both James and I have really liked this bed. The website says this is about a medium firm and it's about a 6 or a 7 on a 10-point scale. We were thinking more along the lines of like an 8. It is pretty firm. Since it's a hybrid, it has those pocketed coils. So it's gonna have a nice little bit of bounce to it. As you can see.
Very bouncy.
Yes, which I really like. I like the coils that it just gives extra support, but because it's hybrid, you also still have the foam. So you're kind of getting the best of both worlds. So one thing you really want to be careful about whenever you get a box in a bed of any sort, you should unbox it as quickly as possible. As you can see with our mattress, the corners are kind of curved downward a little bit. We messed up, we just left it in the box a little too long. It really hasn't messed up our sleeping experience. The only thing we found is that the corners are kind of caved in, but otherwise it's been super comfortable and really great, and it's kind of like come to its fullness everywhere except for the corners. So when you're looking at the edge retention, the edge retention is actually really, really great on this bed. It's just kind of hard to tell because the sides are kind of bowed down a little bit. But because this has those pocketed coils, it kind of pushes back against you, so the edge retention is really good. Like I said, please just don't leave your mattress in a box for months at a time.
But moment of truth, let's see if the motion isolation, I mean, I don't know, it seems like it's bouncier than most beds. What do you think?
Yeah, I think the motion isolation on it is great. He always goes to bed way later than I do, and it like never wakes me up, him getting in and out of bed, which is nice because I'm a super light sleeper. So if it doesn't wake me up, it's probably not gonna bother you either.
And like, look at this edge retention. Like, this is a better edge. Like, this is what it actually feels like. You can see it's great edge support all the way around. It's just the corners, they just don't look right. But I mean, look at that.
User error.
User error, but you can really tell this is a firm bed. Like, I'm gonna say this is like an 8 out of 10.
So the Galaxy mattress has a 10-year warranty, which is a really great warranty period, and we also have a 101-night trial period. Not 100 nights. See, Suilong is not like these other girls. She's very demure. She gives you 101 nights rather than 100. Very considerate, very mindful.
Now, this is considered a luxury mattress, and there's 11 total layers. The first one is this sort of stretchy cover. It's almost like padded. Then we have a gel memory foam. Then we go into a high density support foam, specially grooved breathable cover underneath that. Then we have the base foam, the soft cotton pad, the individual pocketed coils, side support foam, soft cotton pad, base foam, and the removable cover. So this is actually a pretty complex design, and it made it like a medium firm, maybe even a firm for us. So I think this is, for me especially, perfect for back sleeping. And if we look under the mattress, we can see we have a nice zippable removable cover and a grippy bottom. So that's nice. If you do get a stain, you can remove this and spot clean it. But for me, I'm just gonna recommend a high quality mattress protector. So I'm gonna put one of those in the description. This also has 7 zoned support areas. So normally that's around the shoulders, around the hips, around the legs, around the border. Now personally, we don't normally feel that with mattresses. I don't think I felt that much with this one, but it was still very comfy, especially on my side and back. Now, I can't comment on the durability because we've only had it for a few months, but it is nice and springy. And you know, these pocketed coils, I think, are really the key to the longevity of a mattress. I think this bed being a little firmer, I think it's gonna get softer over time, and I think that's why it's gonna last longer. So normally I recommend to people get a little bit firmer of a bed, and it will just gently get softer over time. So I think you can probably get 7 years out of this bed, no problem. And with this firm mattress, we have the chilly pad. Now this is actually a cooling system. It circulates water throughout the whole pad. And during the summertime, it's been really great because, you know, this is like his and her sides and the firm bed. You can really feel the water pulling the heat away. Did you really like that combination with this bed?
I do really like it. Yeah, it's something about a firm bed. It doesn't trap as much heat. So the cooling system is very effective on a firmer bed.
Yeah, and so this mattress is not marketed as a cooling mattress, but personally I think it slept cooler than pretty much any bed we've tried because it's firmer. Right now on the website, this is $1,040 for the king, and that's with the Labor Day sale, so check that out below. But when I compare this to other beds like the Sattva, maybe the Purple or the Puffy, those are $2,000 to $3,000 now. So how would you compare that to those other mattresses?
I mean, I think that stacks up right against them, especially even when it's not on sale. It's what, like, I think it's $1,200. So I think it's a great deal because just like James was saying, if you look at some of these like bigger brands that have their hybrid beds, they're great. They're fantastic. Sattva is like one of our favorites ever, but it's so expensive. Right. So I think if you're looking for a really great hybrid bed, like this might be the way to go, and it'll be a lot more cost effective for you than a lot of the other mattresses that we've tried out and loved.
Yeah, and because of its firmness level, I think this is going to last maybe 7 years, 8 years. I think my overall suggestion is get a firmer bed because it'll soften up over time. Then, getting like a soft bed and then you only get a couple years out of it, you're going to feel like it's too soft after maybe 3 years. But I don't think this one's going to have that effect. So after 2 months, what are your thoughts on this bed?
I actually really like this bed a lot. I think we were both kind of nervous when we opened it up just because we knew instantly when we opened it that we left it in the box too long. But it was like really comfortable, and it did not take me long to really fall in love with this bed because I don't know, I'm a sucker for hybrid mattresses because it really does give you the best of both worlds with like a little bit of bounce and pushback against you so that you don't just sink in. But then it does also have that memory foam on top, so it does have a little bit of the cushion. I don't know. I really like it. Yeah,
right now on their website for Labor Day, they have a special sale where this is $880 for a queen and $1,040 for a king. And this competes with a lot of beds in that category, but because it's firm and it has a great, 11-layer construction, I think this is going to last a long time. And for people who need a really firm bed, who want to sleep on their back, or maybe they're just like a little bit larger, this is a great bed for you as well.
So go ahead and check out the link in the description box below if you're interested, and use code AM to PM to save yourself a little bit of money.
If you guys have any questions, let us know in the comments below. You can click right over here for more mattress reviews, right over here for the cooling gadgets, and right down here to subscribe. See you later.
Peace.
Give me a fold over. Comb it. It's doomed. It's doomed. So I can feel it moving. Oh my gosh. Oh my.